We were but few in the beginning who did not feel as the slave beings we were told by men we should be.
Come on, let's see if Ardenia's babies arrive. Hey, wait for me.
As our belief that we were not below them grew, so did our courage and strength until we fought our way free of their domination to become our own masters. Out of fear and hatred of what we stood for, they pursued us relentlessly. To elude them, we became nomads. And in our freedom, we found we had all that men could give us except one thing: seed to plant life inside us that we might bear children. Lacking that, we were driven to go among them when our bodies became fertile. In order to hold our nation safe and our beliefs pure, we gave away all male offspring.
Male child.
Ardenia can give this one away when she goes to make the next one. That'll be tomorrow. Exactly.
Many of our women prefer to bear arms rather than children. The champion of these was
Handra?
Beast? Come on, coward. We searched for food today, not trouble. I think fear would not run so deep in you were you not male.
Handra, how long will you be away?
Until I get enough meat for the week.
Instead of hunting, you should think like Ardenia, of bringing life to the village.
Ardenia brings enough life into the village for 5. No sooner than she heals, she makes the men bloat her again.
You are the eldest of the tribe, who has not brought a successor, and is near Shandramstein. Would you let your own sister go before you?
Mm-hmm. Several times. Bear 2. 1 for each of us. I prefer the feel of a horse between my legs to that of swine. And it pleasures me instead of pains me.
we became more and more secure with those such as Hundra nearby. We laughed often and were at peace. But then, after a lengthy period of tranquility, what we had momentarily forgotten to fear happened. Death had entered every dwelling, and all she could see was devastation. Chased her from the mountains through a day, a night, and into the morning, with one thought in mind: to kill the last of the tribe. Finally, their chance had come.
Beast!
weary and completely alone. Hundra heeded the stories of our short history and sought the solitude of the final elder for guidance. It was with anger and confusion that she arrived here to me.
Hold.
You are Kushula.
And you are all that are left of our tribe.
Hundra.
Oh. I did not want to believe, even when it was foreshown to me.
Had more thought of strength and skills, rather than seeking men and producing offspring. You would have been spared.
And then our liberation would have died anyway.
Yes, wise one.
Without a man to plant inside us, we have nothing to cultivate. We have use of men through their use of us, Hundra.
No man will ever penetrate my body with sword or himself.
With sword? No. Because then that would be our true end. But with himself.
No!
Yes! You are the ember of our fire of freedom. And the destiny of that freedom has become your destiny alone. You, Hundra, are our entire nation. All that is left to fan our belief into flame again. You are young and strong. The fruit you will bear will be the same.
How will I know if I am wise in my choice of man?
The planter of the seed is unimportant. 10 I bore for us, and found each man to be different. Others bore more, and found great pleasure in seeking.
Where then will I find the best?
The most hungry to demonstrate their virility will be found to the south, in the land with the sign of the bull.
But it was men of this sign who destroyed our tribe.
Then let it be the men of that sign who replenish it.
So that we may never die out completely, Ancient One, I will instruct her well in survival. She will be as myself.
Strength in weapons alone will not keep our belief alive. Put your sword away, Hundra. Teach her well that part of you needed for survival. But teach her also that she will be her strongest when she believes completely in herself. Soon, it will be my time to go. I will wait here until you return with your girl child for me to gaze upon. Go now. Fulfill your destiny. even though she now must go among men, Hundra would not be subservient to them for their desires alone.
I will pass. I have no purpose with you, little man.
Farther to the south she found the sign she sought. The bull and a man.
see what you grovel to? You're free! Go! Go!
Though she expected no more from any man than she received with her first attempt, she felt that here in the city which housed many, a better choice might be found.
Has more than enough for his needs. Leave her.
Stand back, old man, and you'll finish off the rest of your days.
Get away!
Get that horse away!
Get away!
Thank you for trying to help my granddaughter. I'm Landraza, and you might be known by?
Hundra.
You are obviously a stranger here.
Yes.
Come inside and share some food. We have an empty plate now.
You say she has possibilities, Great Nepatkin?
Not boundless.
Bah.
No doubt her best feature.
Offspring of a fishmonger. Ugh.
Bathe her well in lemon water.
The quality of the cattle here is dropping. We must improve it. The chieftains will tighten their purses before long, unless we find better stock.
Cleanse them well.
Perhaps we should think of taking slaves from outer tribes to freshen interest. We do have a reputation to maintain, you realize, and...
Oh, please, leave her. I beg you.
Touch me! Take her away, idiots!
Get away!
Dracula, take that wench with the other. You remain. Why were you late?
We were interfered with by a woman.
What manner of female fool would meddle in men's affairs?
Yes. Women may be inherently ignorant, but not totally stupid in most instances.
She was not from here. She rode a big horse that she controlled with great skill. She was fair of hair, she was big, and dressed unlike any other female I have ever seen.
Bring her to the temple. Perhaps she's the freshness we require.
Have the chieftains and warriors with you, should you feel the need of protection. Think on it, greatness. The donations will be large for so different an animal. I shudder with excitement.
I, too. Come prepare me for the celebration.
With pleasure, High Priest. Preparing women all day is so exasperating. Their lack of physical conditioning and care is matched only by their non-existent mentality. And their gruesome bodily functions are so...
Rosar, cease your prattle.
Yes, master.
What will become of your granddaughter?
She will be taken to the temple, groomed, taught womanly manners, and ways to please their chieftains. She will become an object of beauty for those who know nothing about beauty. But she will always be used.
Some women have a reason to be used, but never by force.
You, woman, come with us. I said, you, come with us.
Why?
Because High Priest Nepatkin demands it.
No man demands anything of me.
Get her. Stop her! Stop that woman!
We want her alive! You two up there! And you on the east wall!
I can see by your appearance, doors may not be normal to you. But the roof? Are you all right? Do not worry. I'm Patre, the healer. I want to see if you've broken anything in your fall. Do you speak?
You will mate with me and make a child.
I did not see your head strike anything, and I'm sure mine is intact. Who are you?
Handra.
Talcum, are you feeling better?
I'm feeling much better, thank you. My son is all right?
As well as stolen and unripe fruit allows a young stomach. He will be fine.
You have business.
Yes, that of filling my roof.
I must get him home and myself back to the temple before I am missed. Goodbye. And thank you. Talcon, what do you say?
Thank you.
And now?
Did you make that child?
No.
Good. Because you're going to make girls.
I think it is about time you left.
You are my choice for mating.
But you are not mine. A man cannot be forced to make love.
Men force women.
Yes. But there is natural difference between us. I would have to be aroused in order to... And that doesn't help at all.
If I remove the knives, if I looked as that woman did before, could you?
Silk is more appealing to loving than steel.
She's from the temple?
Yes.
Then I will go there and become like her.
Wait. The temple is dangerous.
Nothing can harm me. It is not my destiny.
Now, you will come with us to the temple.
The bull! The bull! Praise the bull! Praise the Lord! Praise the bull! Praise the Lord! Praise the bull! Praise the Lord! Welcome, mighty chieftains. We are again together for the Night of the Pure. But first, according to our order, you will pledge donation for those to be changed for our next celebration.
This breed I know not, but line suggests it was made for pleasure riding.
It would be long and smooth. There is much stamina in the flanks and the hind quarters. She is not docile.
No! It is wild. There is no pleasure in that.
There would be too much fear. It would rip your throat to enjoy the coupling.
You would know much about fear. It is the coward's strongest emotion.
There is much in her too manly.
And much in you that is not.
Can you teach her what a woman's mouth is for?
It might not be simple.
I would donate 1,000 gold pieces to this cover.
Perhaps. It's not impossible.
1,000 also to see her on her knees.
That still would not make me lower than you.
Another 1,000! A nine!
So it will be. And now we continue the celebration.
Mighty chieftains, the virgins for whom you donated 2 months ago, no longer slovenly and reeking, but due to our efforts, sleek and beautiful. Feast your eyes on them before you feast your flesh. Beauties transformed, who have never been touched, great warriors, but who this night will learn the power and pleasure of the bull. As he commands, so do you obey. Bow to your superiors. And to the bull.
Men do not appreciate what women go through for them.
They appreciate that we do our duty for them. Else, they will have nothing to do with us. Men like well-kept hair.
Such as their own.
The appearance is much improved. But what of the attitude?
There is much rebellion to our ways in her, High Priest.
Is it not your position, Trakima, to remove that from her?
Yes.
Then, why haven't you done it?
Because it is not my choice.
Your choice was made when you were thrown from your bitch as a female. The outcome of that is that you are to serve men.
I serve no one.
Silence!
You will pay, as you will, unless you double your pitiful efforts and make her accept the truth.
I accept only truth and speak it as well.
I said silence!
Remain calm, mighty one. You realize that women's mouths often babble without benefit of mind. To reach that elusive element, one must think as deviously as they. Allow me. From time to time, there have been rumors that one of our women has a son hidden with a family in the city. Since you speak only truth, tell me, have you heard such?
I have not heard.
Pity. I would like an end put to that rumor, since often the chieftains request their mail droppings be given to them. You understand, don't you, Drachima?
Yes.
You will increase your instruction on the barbarian's attitude, won't you?
Yes, great brother.
Good. Now go, and be about your business.
He knows. He knows. Thank you for saying nothing, but it was no use.
Don't cry. Fight back!
I do not fight. I survive. And for that, I do as they say, no matter how stupid it seems. So now, you must learn that man is the dominant being of us all.
You are wrong. Man is not dominant. And in order to survive, you must fight.
I must protect my son.
And you will. Look, I can pretend to learn their ways so that no harm comes to either of you. But you must accept my teachings in return. Come, let us bathe and make ourselves beautiful. And I will teach you how to dominate the dominant. No, watch my eyes, not my hands. They'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's try it again. Am I womanly enough for Pattery now? Mm-hmm. Good. Then I will go tonight and leave.
Why leave?
Because I will have a seat inside me. Why do you laugh?
There is much you need to learn about men and women. Only once with Patere may not give you a child.
But I desire it no more than once.
Nepakin must never know I'm taking you to Patere.
Worry not, friend.
I will remain here. Be cautious and be comfortable.
You are from the temple?
Yes.
If you are not in pain or in need of me, it's late. I was preparing for bed.
I am Hundra.
So very beautiful.
Dracula taught me.
You are a woman.
Hey! What we have here? Oh. This is temple cloth. Hey!
And what about Patere?
I don't know. I may not be with child. I feel I must return to him again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and then again, and again.
Does anything trouble you?
No. No, something pleases me. Greatly.
What?
I have a child inside me.
Then you will live now.
When I am with Pateray, we are as one. And men are not my opponents.
You will remain then.
But to be forever with a man is not my destiny.
Maybe yours has changed its course, and you should stay.
I will stay. Until I decide to go. Why can't men be as logical and straightforward as us?
As the months passed and the baby inside Hundra's body grew, condition, until finally Hundra had to face the ultimate female task and her own destiny as well.
Bring me my daughter.
The next will be a son.
We will leave this city as soon as I can travel. We must go away.
Hundra, you needed me only this night as a healer. The people of this city need me always. I cannot live here. It is my destiny. We will stay here together. Sleep now.
You are the ember of our fire of freedom, and the destiny of that freedom has become your destiny alone. You, Hundra, are our entire nation. All that is left to fan our belief into flame again.
Are you strong today?
Yes.
And the baby?
Also.
Nepatkin plans a night with the chieftains tonight. To include yourself.
Then we will leave now. Watch my child while I make the preparations.
You have not traveled from me. Must you leave so quickly?
I have no choice. There's a celebration in the temple tonight, and if I go there among the noise of their perversion, I'll only leave in the silence of their death.
I knew your destiny would climb you in the time. But I had hoped we would have more time together.
We will always be together. Our daughter has seen to that.
Can I help you in any way?
Yes. Remain understanding for a man. And always be true to your own destiny.
I see you answer the call of your blood once more.
Where is my child?
Safe enough. If you do as I say.
I will not bow to your bull or your men.
Yes, both. Tonight. Else your precious child will fill the bellies of the vultures the next moment you refuse.
Where is my child?
With my own. Guarded.
Dracula.
Please, do as they say.
You still do not stand on your own. And you never will, so long as you stand in fear. Remain safe. Woman.
Bow to your superiors. Bow down. Bow! Bow!
Was it necessary to remove her tongue? To silence her, Nebakin?
It remains for your pleasure, Gordoza, but remains quiet. You may discover after she faces the bull, as you all may discover. Bow to the bull!
Nepakin wants the children at the temple.
I see. The teacher became the pupil.
I want the children.
I should have kept a closer eye on you, my docile lamb. Oh, well, it is too late for such a hindsight. But not too late to remedy the oversight.
Go to Patere. Tell him Handra has trouble at the temple, and you are to stay there. Hurry. One of the chieftains is ill. The healer is needed.
Out of my way!
After him!
No! No! Don't touch me! Ah!
It will heal well?
Yes.
Good. Then we will both share scars. They will respect one another.
You will return someday?
Perhaps. But right now, someone is waiting for us.
Hundra's life and destiny were to fight for emancipation. Through the ages, there have been other brave ones who follow in her footsteps. So let all men be aware, the seed of Hundra is in all women.